Right, let's get started. Don't judge my chair, man. It's old. So, if the dogs go sick halfway through, it'll ruin the audio. So, if it stops abruptly, you know why. So, we're going to go through the band tunes. First, I need to teach you the very fundamentals, just for like practice, basically. So, obviously, you've got 2 3s and a 7s, which is like your starter thing. So, symbols, song name. So it's 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 7 seconds, yeah? So da 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 da. Get that in your head, that's in between everything. Then we've got chops. So we've got the easy version, which is roll tap. So roll tap, boom. Roll tap, click, 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 boom. But then the harder version is we're doing instead of a roll tap. So it's a da da da, roll, roll tap, roll, roll tap. Yeah, so symbols, cymbals, cymbals. You do that 3 times and then that bit's done. And then you go ba 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 ba. The lead drummer goes. That was the harder version. The easier one is just doing the roll tap. And that's all of chops. So a lot of them run into the other songs. So next we've got sticks. I'm just going to do the hard versions now. So basically when we do an easier version, it's just roll tap instead of double roll tap. So roll, roll, tap. We're just doing roll tap. But sticks. Times 2. And then the second verse is you do that verse again, and then you end on the bit of chops where it's like, ba 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 ba, lead drummer. Ba da ba da ba da ba da ba, and then you just go into 2 3s and a 7. Next we got Hoover. So it's tap, right, right, roll. So da 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 bum bum ba da bum bum ba 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 bum. Da 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 bum bum ba da bum bum ba 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 bum, and then bum ba 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 bum, boom ba 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 bum, boom ba 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 ba. You can play this in slow motion on YouTube, so just like any bit that gets confusing, especially the later stuff, just put it to like 0.25 speed, man. So I've got a few other fundamentals. I'm going to do soldier on that in a minute, but you need to get used to there's like rudiments you can practice with these. So those are just normal taps, but then you also need to be able to do a double tap with one motion, like, yeah? So instead of going tap, tap, you're doing a double tap with one downward motion. So you see that? You're like controlling the bounce, yeah? But then you can like do that with your left as well. So boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you can start like getting that bounce, and that's just practice. You want to be able to bounce and do 2 at a time. That's why I learned to like do it. Like you do da 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 poof, da 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 poof. It's a good way to like practice. If you can do that, you're sorted. And then after that, it's just rolls basically. So if you can nail them, like you'll be sorted, mate. So tap, double, and then yeah. So boom, 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 ba 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 ba. That's all you need really. Cool. So we'll do trench. Oh no, we'll do soldier and trench in the same one. So 2 3s and 7. If you're the lead drummer, your intro's a bit different for soldier. So I'm just going to do 2 3s and a 7, but I'm just going to do the 7. And that's all it is for Soldier. Trench is there's a harder version and an easier version. The drummer that is leading will have to actually play it, but if you're just like tapping away with the drummer, you'll do ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-bum. That's the second verse, but the first verse is yeah. I'll just do it for like if you were the lead drummer though. 7. Sorry, you'd be playing that if you're the drummer. But this is just for all the others that won't be playing it. Then the second verse. Obviously don't miss the stick. That was a bit sketchy. But if you are the solo drummer that's playing that, you will have to just tap away on the drum. So it'd be like... So you do that one, then you do da-da-da-da-da for the second one, and then da-da-da-da for the third. So the first and the third are the same verse. So some more interesting ones. We've got Ernie. I'll teach you all the spins and throws and stuff in a minute as well, at the end if I remember. So Ernie, you go tap, 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 and then the same as when we're doing roll tap, you can make it harder by going, and I'm just going to make it harder from now on because you know you can always slow the video down and stuff. But I want you to get the proper tune in your head. So we'll start with 2 3s and 7, but I'm just going to do the 7. So get yourself a drum pad, get yourself some drumsticks. I forgot to mention that at the start. They're like dead cheap, it's like 20 quid. And you can just do so much more if you can practice 5 minutes a day. And just like say it somewhere where you're going to walk through. Like we've got it on the way to the kitchen. So every time I walk to the kitchen, I just play it for 5 minutes. And it just makes me good at it. Right, I've got to cut the video short because the dog's always sick and Grace is home, so bear with.